Hey guys, and welcome to Heavy Rain. It's finally out on, what do you call that shit? On Steam. So I decided now is the time for a walkthrough. I always wanted to do these types. I always enjoy doing walkthroughs for these types of games. I never did finish Walking Dead, but I didn't forget about it. I just pray that I didn't lose the save files when I lost that hard drive very recently. That's why I haven't been active at all with no updates, no videos, because I recently did some modifications to my computer and they were positive. I increased the storage substantially, new RAM, new case actually, and this case runs like a baby. Like I was dealing with heat problems. Now I'm far from worrying about heat as right now. Very few games get me to the point where I'm like, oh shit, it's hot. So, airflow is fantastic now. And I have a shit ton of space now. Or, I wouldn't say a shit ton, but compared to what I had, hell yeah. So, we're gonna go ahead and play this magnificent game. David Cage's Heavy Rain.
I'll pick the kids up from school at lunchtime, and then I'll come home to get things ready for Jason's birthday party. Don't work too hard. I love you.
Okay. So anyways, a little background with this series and Quantic Dreams and such. So Quantic Dreams is a company that generally makes these types of games that most people call walking simulators. Bunch of jerk-offs they are.
I better take a shower and get dressed before I go downstairs.
These are more interactive games. That's what I call them, interactive games. And Heavy Rain was one of the I'd say more popular ones to come out, other than fucking hell. I think something's wrong with my controller, because I noticed I have my right analog stick on this controller specific. You see this shit? I'm doing what the game's telling me, and it's bugging out on me. And if this keeps happening, I'm just gonna switch the damn controller, because it costed me a couple QTEs on my personal playthrough. So yeah, I think the analog is shot on this thing, because it does spin around on its own sometimes. Like, you know, if I'm like, let's say if I turn the camera to look around, it'll keep spinning even after I let go of the stick and shit. So let's go ahead and shake the controller. That's probably the only thing that I find a little annoying, is doing shit like this. It's like, fuck, that means I gotta play. You know, when I play, I put the controller in my lap, but when I play shit like this, I gotta play it, you know, higher, so that I have space to shake it up and down, left to right. It's all good though. So anyways, this is Ethan Mars, the main character, because most of the time with David Cage games, there's multiple protagonists, but there's usually one that's like the main one, but they're all main characters, you know. So this guy, I wonder if I'm gonna get in trouble for that. This guy, he seems to have a pretty normal life, right? Yeah. You play this game, you're thinking, oh, this is a slice of life game. I'm gonna live a nice life. Not exactly though, but it's a very good game. It's one of the best in this type of genre. I don't think Telltale really has anything on Quantic Dreams in most cases. So I mean, I say most cases because Telltale has made some things like The Wolf Among Us, Tales of the Borderlands, you know, like those are like solid. You really can't like compare the two. And of course, this is a little more realistic compared to Telltale's. They're usually more like comic-y stuff, or things that just, you know, are fictional. This is a little grounded, so I don't like to really compare the two. But story-wise, I gotta say, Quantic Dreams usually have like crazier stories. Like, they're just like, what the fuck, this is crazy type shit. So it's a lot of shock value is what I'm getting at. And that's why, here we go with the fucking controller. I'm about to switch this thing, but the question is, if I switch the controller mid-game, is it gonna bug out? Because some games do that, they'll just flip out. I mean, I got the other controller right here. Should I? It's right here. You can hear me press the buttons on it. I haven't used the controller in a while, actually. This is a Generation 1 DualShock actually in my hands. And you could tell if you have a DualShock, the only way to really tell what generation it is, I mean, when it's not on, because right away the light bar gives it away. If it has like the second light bar that looks at you, yeah, you got the newer one. But if it's off, the next way to look at it is the faceplate with the buttons. If it's like really shiny and glossy, that's the original. It's more matte on the new generation ones. I still have both. In fact, I used to just cop Generation 1s because my computer wouldn't work with 2s. I somehow figured it out though. I don't know what I did to get Generation 2 working on it, but for whatever reason I still can't get my controllers to work with a USB 3.0. I gotta do it on 2. And I'm sure there's a way, because I'm just people that use it with 3. I have no idea. If you do though, by all means, drop a comment. If it's something simple, don't flame me. I tried, alright? I tried. It's probably a driver issue though, I won't lie. That's probably what it is. Might be a DS4 Windows thing too, because I only use DS4 Windows on certain games, like games that have like no controller support and or not no, but very terrible controls. Most games have like a pretty good built-in now though. So this is a little tutorial on what the game's pretty much gonna have, like in terms of QTEs. This game's QTEs are a little difficult. You know, you're gonna fuck up a few of them. You have to be really good to not fuck up ever, because some of them involve like controller flipping at a moment's notice, and unless you know what it's gonna be, you're probably gonna botch it. I mean, you might get it though. Like me, there were times where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this up, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't. Sweet. But if you can get most of them, it shouldn't be a problem. If it's too difficult, just put it on the easiest difficulty. I mean, it's still not a cakewalk. You're still gonna probably fuck some up, but playing on like the hardest difficulty, they're not very forgiving with the buttons. You know, you really got to be paying attention, and you really got to be ready to press shit like ASAP. So you'll definitely have characters die if you can't hang and you're playing on like hard. Like most of his games, pretty much all the main characters can die throughout the story multiple times. Ethan can be incapacitated multiple times, you know, by the cops and such. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt for a good ending. I'm not gonna do a perfect crime, because that is just massively depressive, and this game's already very depressing. I don't need to cry like, oh my god. I'm not gonna really spoil the perfect crime, like what it does, what it means. At the end of the game, you know, I guess I'll talk about it. But it's not too hard to do once you know what you have to do, and once you know the actual, like, who is the origami killer and such. Then it's not actually that hard. I'd say the hardest part is actually going through with the actions needed to get the ending, because it's fucking depressing. I mean, yeah, you could do it, but you're just like, damn. Will I do it? I don't know, probably not. I mean, I'm a trophy hunter, but like, there's a couple of trophies that I really don't even want to bother going for,
should be finished by
because they're a pain in the ass. So this is the first step that you need to do in the prologue, is complete the guy's drawing. This music is very soothing, actually. But so now we can kill time. We got time before Sean, Jason, and the wife come home, Grace. So we're gonna throw some tunes on. Yeah. I'm gonna get copyrighted for those tunes, aren't I? Calling it. Yeah, well, the stereo played at 5:10 in the video, however many minutes it is, probably closer to 10 minutes. And that was copyrighted, so your whole video is a shot, alright? And I'm gonna be here like, fuck. That is sort of why, like, man, when I get around to doing classic GTAs, I'm gonna be so pissed that I can't play the radio. Like, I love all those songs, I love listening to them, but I don't want to get fucking hit with the wave after wave of, oh, playing this song. This song is protected, buddy. No can do. So anyway, the prologue has 2 trophies available. One given to you automatically. It's It's like a trophy for supporting interactive games. I guess this game came out during a time where it was not really respected by most gamers, so buying this game was sort of like, oh shit, thanks for buying the game, bro. That's probably what the trophy's for, because that's how it sounds like. But you get that trophy, and then if you do everything right in the prologue, you also get another trophy. The things you need to do is, there's 3 things you gotta hit. You gotta finish the drawing. I'm not sure if you could even progress the prologue without finishing. Maybe it's set on a timer. I don't want to sit here and test that theory out. That's boring as fuck. But if you do, by all means. But so there's, you know, the 3 objectives you gotta do here to get that trophy for the prologue is complete the drawing, help Grace set the plates and don't break the plates, and then play with the kids. The playing with the kids is a little finicky because you need to spend a certain amount of time with Sean when you're like running around and stuff, you know. You're just like, yeah, just don't put him down too early. One of the more surefire ways to get this trophy or achievement if you're on Steam is just keep running around until the game forces you to put him down. If you put him down a little too early, you might not get the trophy, and you're not gonna know until you get to Scott Shelby, which is probably like another 20 minutes of playing. You know, you don't want to be fucking redoing this shit.
Finished. Now I can relax and seize the day.
Alright, buddy, you done? No, but seriously, yeah, like, back to what I was saying. Some of these trophies, in fact, all these trophies are delayed trophies. You don't get them till the chapter's over. In this case, you don't get it till the actual, like, 2nd or 3rd chapter in the game. So to try to, you want to try to ensure you get it, you know, otherwise you're going to be replaying the thing multiple times. You're going to be like, ah, fuck, you know. So that's what you got to do pretty much. Right now you just got to kill time. You can go out, work on the garden, watch TV, play music, jam out. Unfortunately you can't do blow. I tried already, sorry guys. But seriously, it shouldn't take too long. She'll probably walk in any minute. The beginning of the game is a little... Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. A little boring. Why? It's just setup. You know, it's not going to get interesting until about the 5th or 6th chapter. That's when the game actually starts, in my opinion. I don't know what this is, this cartoon. I don't know if it's made for like this game or if this cartoon is like a real one and they just paid money to use it. It looks a little weird. I guess the kids are home, yep.
Hey, take it easy, you're gonna knock me over. So this is your big day, huh?
Am I grown up now?
I wonder if I could play with the sound real quick. I want the voices to be, what's the word, a little, pop out a little more, so maybe if I do 90, how about 85? Alright, 90 for this. Ah, I have to hit, like, confirm. Motherfuckers. Alright. So, yeah, back to, like, my computer and why I have been, making content lately. I was in the process of setting up like some new SSDs and NVMEs and such, and I was having problems cloning. The solution was a simple solution that I was ignoring because I was like, that's not the problem, it can't be, but it was. And unfortunately I wish I noticed it a little earlier because I was fatigued working on the thing for hours.
10 years old,
and that led me to making that
Wow.
mistake. I wiped the fucking D drive by accident, and my D drive was my HDD with all my games. Not just all my games, all my mods. The mods is what hurt me more than the games. You know, mods, some of those mods I can't re-download. I didn't even know which ones I had, so that means in order for me to keep the save files that I was currently playing, I'd have to mimic by memory the mods I had, which is like, what? So long story short, after I lost my shit, and maybe a week later I finally got over it. I was pretty pissed for like a week. I just, you know, during that whole time though, I was doing damage control, re-downloading games, re-downloading programs that I lost. Whole bunch of bullshit.
Can I drive your car?
I'll let the game run. I know you guys want to watch the game, now listen to that.
Ethan, can you please help me?
No, man. Grace, you pissed me off recently, so I'm just gonna go ahead and be mean to you. You'll see why later in the game, why I'm not a fan of Grace. She does something that makes everything harder for Ethan, unfortunately. Like, by a lot.
They've been so excited since this morning.
Oh god, cucumbers.
In the supermarket.
Blah.
How's your day been? Managed to get any work done?
I made some pretty good progress.
Pretty good progress, bro. You finished the fucking drawing from nothing. I think that's more than pretty good.
I've got a billion things to do. It'll never be ready before Jason's pals arrive.
Oh yeah?
Can you please help me?
Fine.
There should be plates in the living room cupboard.
Alright.
No problem, leave it to me.
I don't know if you could just ignore her or make her do it and shit, probably. Like I said, I've only played Heavy Rain like 3 times. Right? Yes, I did once on PS3, once on PS4, and then once on PC. This is my 4th run. But these runs were spread apart, and they were pretty much the same run. I didn't really experiment too much. But I do know like about other thing. This fucking... Yo. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and it kept going red. It's definitely the analog stick, and it pisses me off because this is my favorite controller in terms of color schemes. This is the purple one, the lavender purple looking one. It's so sexy. But this problem is pissing me off, and it sucks. This is my latest controller. I never had this problem before with fucking controllers. At least this early, so it's like, fuck. I don't know what happened. My other favorite one is a blue one. There we go. Did I have to open that shit twice, or am I just shot?
That's it. I'm free as a bird.
Hey, 5 minutes, boys, okay? After that, we've got to eat, because your friends are going to be here soon.
Okay, we promise, Mom.
Who wants to go first?
Me first!
No,
me
me
first!
Easy, fellas. You can both have a turn.
Alright, so I usually just do Jason first.
Alright, Jason. Let's do the hell.
Because his is right there. So we gotta do like a little twirl. Just don't let go. Just keep doing it. Even when you can't see the prompt, it's still going. Switches to him, see it's still happening. So just keep going. Yeah, man. And now it's Sean's turn. We're gonna do the airplane or whatever. And we're not gonna stop. We're gonna let the game stop us. Just to show you how to ensure to get the trophy. This is by no means a platinum guide. If I can, I will show you guys how to show a trophy. If I'm not actually gonna show it, I'll just say it if I remember.
Here we go.
As of right now, I probably have about 70% of the trophies. I didn't want to really hunt the rest of them, especially because some of them are sort of like, do this perfectly. And then either the controller fucked me over, or I just totally botched it on my own. I'll be like, oh, yeah, that was me. There is another trophy called Trial Master, in which you have to complete all 5 trials. I did this on the last time. I won't be doing it this time, because there were just some trials that I pretty much didn't really want to do, and I only did them for the achievement. This is going to be like my canon run now. You only need 3 or 4 of the trials in order to figure out the clue, I think. If you only have 1 or 2, then you need assistance from somebody else. You're not going to figure it out. It's just too many variables. But you can guess it. And you get a trophy / achievement when you guess it right, I think. We'll find out. You know how it is. Anyways, before I get to the what happened to South Park. Okay, so let's talk about South Park Stick of Truth.
Come on, Dad.
After this cutscene. Oh well, right now.
Careful, hang on.
So, for whatever reason, Stick of Truth, it totally flips out on me. Like, I had no problems playing it. I played Stick of Truth like 2 or 3 times on my computer already, right? But when I try to record with XSplit, I have to Alt-Tab out of the game to start the recording, right? And to ensure that's actually recording. So, you know, oh yeah, let me hit the button. Oh shit, it didn't start. You know? June, really?
Surrender, weakling. Say your prayers.
Alright, so back to South Park.
Come on, Jason.
I managed to eventually record one video. By the luck of the draw, because what happens is whenever I alt-tabbed and then started recording and then tabbed back, the game would freeze and start black screening, and just be lagging to death, and it would just bug out on me, and I had to not only quit the game, but this was such a bad bug out, I had to reset my computer usually. Which, when it gets to that point, that's one of those bug outs like, oh yeah, I don't want that bug out. Like, if it was just like a game crash, I could live with it. But the fact that I have to restart it every time, that was like, no.
No.
Fuck that. This is gonna be a long series. I can't be doing this every time.
My life. Let's go.
So, as of right now, I'm not sure. I have to find a solution to it. I don't know.
You coming in?
Grace, don't interrupt me. I don't know if there's a fix for this. If anyone knows a fix, by all means, let me know. But right now, I have to figure that out. Eventually, hopefully I could figure it out. Who the hell knows, though?
Lunch is ready.
I'll go get him.
Let's go get Sean. So, I'm not sure. It's a shame because I really wanted to do a walkthrough for that game. I love that game. It's so raunchy. It's right up my valley. I got lots of jokes for that game. It's just hilarious. It's a great game. But this is a situation that is out of my hands, and I gotta figure it out. So if I can fix it, I will jump on that walkthrough immediately. I'm not gonna abandon this because this is a pretty simple walkthrough. I'll just do both at the same time if I happen to figure it out.
Sean? What's up?
It's Merlin. He's dead.
RIP.
He's dead and it's all my fault.
No, it's not, Sean. Of course it's not your fault.
I'd give anything if you could come back to life.
You know, Sean, there's some things which just have to happen. Even if you don't want them to.
It's not fair, Dad. It's not fair.
It's Drake mode.
I know.
Alright. So, that's the prologue is semi-done. This is like the second part. Well, this is, yeah, the tutorial's over, but the prologue's not. This is about a year later, I think. And this is a good reason. Oh my god. I just thought of a funny joke. But seriously, this scene right here is just sort of like, bruh, this is why I like hate malls. It's like, like take your kids to areas with so many people. They get lost so easily. Shit, I get lost so easily. I'm in a group of people.
Sure, no problem.
I'll usually go MIA and they're just like, yo, where'd this kid go? And I'm like, where'd you guys
We're not
go?
going anywhere, are we, Jason?
Bro, you got lost, not us. And I'm sitting here like, how? Like, should be happening all the time. I'll be calling someone like, yo, where'd everybody go? We're over here. How the fuck did you guys get there? I don't know. It's like, bruh.
Jason.
Oh, here we go with the Jason memes, right?
Jason.
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 Oh my god,
Jason.
fucking move. I
Jason.
wish I could sprint right here. It's just like,
Jason.
he's right there,
Jason.
bro.
Jason. Jason. Jason.
Come on.
Jason. Jason.
But yeah, I gotta figure that out with
Jason.
Stick of Truth. 'Cause-
Jason.
But yeah, like I said, the one time I got lucky, managed to make a video, but that video was lost to the abyss of my D drive getting wiped by accident.
Jason, you really shouldn't run her off like that, you know?
So I gotta. As for Beat Saber, I was planning to kind of do
I'd really love to have
all
one.
the songs again,
Please, Dad.
but like
come on.
S rank
Okay.
with my new
let's
mods.
go buy a balloon.
Great.
But now I gotta remod
Hey,
Beat Saber,
champ.
and there's a good
What's your
chance
name?
I lost all the
Jason.
songs,
Which
the custom
balloon would you
ones.
like, Jason?
Oh boy.
The red one.
Here you
Yeah,
go.
the red one. So Beat Saber's on, like, I gotta figure Beat Saber out too.
That'll be $2.
And I'll be lazy as fuck
Jason,
for that.
wait for me. Wait for your dad, son. It's
Yo,
really crowded in here.
Jason, I don't understand why he does that, bro.
Keep the change.
Yeah, I know which pocket it is now, but you already knew the first time I played. Fuck.
It is impossible
Which
to find
pocket?
a pair of shoes with this crowd. Where's Jason?
He was here a second ago. I bought him a balloon, and I turned around and he just disappeared.
Disappeared? What do you mean disappeared?
Stay here. I'll go get him. I'll be right back.
Jason!
Alright, so Believe me, I've tried to find him, but it's impossible. You know, this is the plot.
Jason! Jason!
Man.
Jason!
Oh, in other news with the walkthroughs though,
Jason!
that D drive wipe
Jason!
kind of fixed my New Vegas because it forced me to re-download New Vegas completely fresh. I had to re-fucking mod it from the ground up. And as of right now, it is stable. Like in terms of like my Dead Money and my Lonesome Road are not fragmented to shit. So that might be the next move after this. Maybe. I like New Vegas, but New Vegas can certainly get me in a mood sometimes with some of the situations you get into. But I do, you know, it's gonna get done. Fallout 4 is gonna be interesting. There's no two ways around it. Why do I say that? I downloaded a few mods that changed the main story drastically, guys. So if I do a run of this, you know, with these mods, it'd definitely be a new experience. Considering I kind of did a playthrough already on the PS4. So I might just try that. And I went the wrong way.
Jason, God, you really had me scared.
Hey, what are you doing, guy? Leave my kid alone, guy.
Jason! Jason!
Yes, I'm spamming Jason because it's annoying.
Jason!
Jason! The way he says it that time, like that.
Jason!
The way he says it like that, bro. That's always like, bruh.
Jason!
Shit, here we go. Drake hours.
Shit! Daddy, no! No!
Shit, this is always fucked up. Not Fernando, is she blind? Like, holy shit, she did not see that kid. Like, that kid was already like in the middle of the street when she was still going full blast. Like, bruh.
No, Jason. Oh
I mean, he should have ran out, but like, still, I'm just saying. How'd she not see him? He had a red balloon.
my God. No.
Rest in pepperoni. But yeah, it's looking like the wave after this. Maybe NV. If not, I might continue. Go straight to Beyond Two Souls. Of course, I gotta see how that runs. Make sure it runs properly. I'll probably do a walk. Do I want to play it and then do a run? I forgot how long that game is, and if it's really long, I might not want to do that. I forgot. I mean, it is Quantic Dreams. Their games are more like, they're not like super long. But I think Beyond Two Souls might be. I feel like it's long. I haven't played it in a while though, but it might. I have this feeling like, yeah, it's long, bro. You're not remembering enough. What I could do is just play it, wait a week, and then do the run for you guys. I could do that as well. We'll see. Oh, I got this freaking headache though. I don't know why. It's a very sad game. Wait, did I say books are gay? I don't know if that's what it said or if I read it wrong, but either way, that's hilarious. It might have said 1 book a day, but it looked like books are gay or something. I don't know. What I never figure out is where this game takes place. I never Googled it. I'm sure there's an answer on the internet. In fact, maybe I'll just Google it right now. This is a little long intro, right? Oh, okay. It says that it is likely set in Philadelphia. I'm getting different answers actually here. One saying, "Oh, it's possibly New York because of it." It's not New York. Come on. I want to believe me. I love playing games based in New York, but this is definitely not based in New York. This game. It probably is Philadelphia. It gives me that Philly vibe. Alright. Flash forward. It's been a minute since what happened. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Look at
Hi, Sean.
look at old Ethan,
Hi, Dad.
all fucked up, not shaven, hair looks like shit. Boy, man, it sure rains a lot in this city, huh? The whole game. I think it rains the entire game. Actually, I don't think it's never not raining. Oh, here we go. Thanks, controller. So, seatbelt. Want to be safe, right? Let's see. I'm doing a driver's test here, guys. Gotta put my seatbelt down. Gotta adjust my rear mirror. It's a little long, this loading screen, huh? Holy shit. Alright, we're good. Had me worried there, like, oh no. It's happening! Yeah. I'm glad I get a little break from Dead Rising, though. Holy shit, that is a fatiguing game. I played Dead Rising 1 a couple days straight, you know, trying to bang it out. Oh my god. It's the AI. The AI kills you. They're so retarded. Once again, is this a cartoon that's real, or they made this for the game? I have no idea. I'd like to know, though. There's another trophy possibility here, and that is to send Sean to bed in a good mood. So let's check the time. Yeah, it's past 4:30 actually, so...
It's time for your snack. Are you hungry?
I guess, a little.
Alright, we'll give
Let's
him
see what we can find in the kitchen.
You know what's a little weird is that sometimes the voice acting sounds robotic, and I'm not sure why, because there's parts where it sounds just fine. But then there's times where it's like, Jason! You know?
Here, Sean. Here's your snack.
So, unfortunately, there's gonna be a little waiting now. This is why some people go, oh, this game fucking sucks. Because they play the tutorial, and the tutorial was like waiting, and now they're in this stage and you have to wait for certain things to start. Like you see here, we have our schedule. Let's take a look. 4:30, right? We gave his snack. Now 6 o'clock, he's got to do his homework, you know, and that's like we gotta wait till 6. But there's shit, you know, you just sit around, walk around, do stupid shit, but you gotta wait. You know.